There's a new butcher shop in Rapid City, South Dakota, but it's much more than just a retail shop. Selling meat, soap, and other buffalo products is part of an effort to help Lakota relatives. It's workforce development. Jose Arillo explains.
A few years before, like I said, I was going down the wrong path. I used to party and experiment with all types of stuff, do whatever in front of me, whatever else. But yeah, kind of like useless, kind of. So like Big Chris and what he introduced us to, Sacred Storm and everything, kind of like gave me a purpose, a sense of purpose. I didn't really have much purpose, didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to grow up or, like what steps to take. But through Sacred Storm, it really put me on the right track. It really did. And I just been on that same track ever since. And I look around at like the people that I used to hang out with, and it's a huge difference between me and them now.
William Bravebird agrees.
Yeah, we all kind of come from that background, from growing up in it to actually being part of it. And that's why this job is become more than it's more than a job. It's a way of life. And so that's one of our biggest things, is holding each other accountable with our sobriety, because we all know what it's like. And if someone comes in with it, and it's contagious, so they'll infect someone else with it, or it'll trigger someone else to want to go off and use or something. So it's a big thing.
Big Chris is Chris White Eagle.
I like to think of all of them as not like throwaway kids like everybody else in society has them. They just need to be redirected. And I think with this project, it's helping us being able to do that.
His son, Chance White Eagle, makes the third generation of men changing the North Side.
My grandpa, Duran White Eagle, he started the drum and dance group, and I was one of his first dancers along with my little sister, Kaylee. And yeah, we started out here. We were dancing. We would just have our own little powwows back here, and then he expanded. We would go and travel to different powwows, and we got bigger and bigger. More dancers wanted to come in, and we started making a regalia room where people can come in and make their own regalia, or have my grandpa help them make their regalia and show them the way, and just stuff like that. And it just got bigger and bigger from there. Once my grandpa passed away, my father stepped up and kept it going.
Up here, they have like the shelter and stuff that helps the homeless relatives. Like besides that, there's the teen center that we're sitting in right now. Like we do a lot of stuff. Like Wombliska, we're kind of all underneath there. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff. Like this is for the youth, so we make sure they don't go down the same footsteps we did. And for the relatives next door to the church, free meals and clothes closet and everything like that. So it kind of helps in all like the Warriors Lodge, the church, the teen center, it helps all different types of age groups and groups of people.
My pastor, or my Lexi Pastor John, he runs like spiritual services for like the Lakota people. So it's not just fully Lutheran, you know what I mean? It's it's a good way. He teaches a lot of good stuff, and talking about Tankashla and everything like that. Because sometimes they just think it's just a church, and everyone got the idea of just hating them, you know what I mean? And once they actually come in and see that we do different services other than just talk about the white man, you know what I mean? There's just other stuff like that. It's good. It feels good.
The number of groups and organizations of our own people trying to help the other, our same people. There's more of that going on than there was, let's say, 10 years ago. There wasn't no Indian collective. Wombliska was still probably just small, taking care of
drum and dance
the
group.
Drum and dance group, the people that wanted to come and do that much, and it's grown to today. We got different groups and organizations that help with resource, direct you toward resources, or give you a place to go, or, like up here to come check your mail for the ones that don't have a place to go. And even right here in the teen center for the inner city youth that don't have good environments to go home to, they got a space they could come to right after school, or, during the day, and come hang out. And so that's the good things that I see going on here in Rapid City.
From Lakota Oyate Homelands, I'm Shirley Sneve for ICT.